Morning, final day today. We're down in Porthallow Harbour again, just by the halfway marker in front of me. We've got a couple of river crossings today. We've got the Gillen Creek estuary, which I think at low tide there's apparently some very slippery stepping stones you can go across, or if it's not too high you can sort of wade across. Now unfortunately when I get there it's going to be, I think, pretty much peak high tide, so I'm going to have to walk around the creek. Once we've done that, we've got the Helford ferry crossing, so hopefully by the time we get there it isn't low tide. So I think when it's low tide there as well, the ferry stops for a while, so hopefully the timing sort of come together okay, because I need to be in Falmouth to catch my train later on this afternoon. Anyway, I'll show you the halfway marker again like I did last night, and then we'll get up onto the coast path and yeah, get today's walk started. Well, we've been on a bit of a magical mystery tour so far. Since leaving Head, you go through a small bit of woodland and pretty much straight away there's a footbridge that's been taken away because it says it was unsafe. It's all fenced off, you can't cross there, and that's the footpath. But there was no diversion signs, no temporary markers up, no little stickers with the acorns on. So anyway, I ended up going around in circles a little bit, trying to find my way through, back onto the path. But I kept hitting dead ends. Every sort of direction I went, I would get to a farm gate, which had 2 strands of barbed wire on the top. I tried to commando crawl underneath one of them, but yeah, it wasn't quite enough room. Anyway, a couple of people that I've been walking with at points over the last few days, they were also in the same situation as me, and anyway, together we got our way out, and we're just walking. I'm just walking now parallel to Gillen Creek. It is high tide, so yeah, we'll walk around the creek. It's quite pretty, nice wooded section. Now we've come inland a bit, that wind's dropped right off. It's very still. I'm not disappointed there's no ferry across Gillen Creek anymore, and I'm also quite pleased that the tide was high, because if the tide was low I may have been tempted to go on the stepping stones, which I have been told are pretty treacherous, and as entertaining as it would have been for you to have seen me fall in, I'm thankful I'm still dry. So the walk around Gillen Creek is very pleasant, it's very pretty, it's very quiet. Yeah, it's been a nice walk, and it's not really any further, a good, is it a mile and a half at most? So yeah, anyway, we're sort of heading back on the other side of Gillen Creek now, heading towards St Anthony. So this is the River Helford. Tide's looking like it's still fairly high, so hopefully we'll be able to get there before the ferryman stops for the low tide time. Morning. No please, don't get up. Right, so I've been walking for a fair while now, since you last saw me about St Anthony, and there's not been much to show you because we've been walking parallel to the Helford River on my right, and then we've just had a lot of woodland that we've been walking through, so not much to see. Get the odd glimpse of the Helford River, and I think I can see the crossing point on the far side. I haven't seen a ferry running yet. I think that's where we get the ferry to, so I'm guessing it's not much further up here, and hopefully I'll be able to get on the ferry.
I remember when we said everything will happen, and we knew we'd never fail, we would never die.
Bugger.
We will never die. We will never die.
That was lucky. I thought I'd missed the ferry, it just set off, but then I opened the sign up to sort of indicate there was a passenger waiting, and they saw me. They'd only gone a few meters off the jetty, and yeah, very kindly they turned around and came and picked me up, so yeah, I didn't have to lose 20 minutes waiting for it to come back. So anyway, we've crossed the Helford River, and yeah, the view's opened up again. It's beautiful. We've come out of the woodland on the other side, and we're heading up this headland now, and hopefully the views are going to open up even more in front of us looking towards Falmouth. This behind me is the entrance to the Helford River, and it's 10 to 1 now over here. That's near Point where we were this morning. Yeah, it's now, like I say, 10 to 1, so finally just sort of come out of the mouth again of Helford and making our way towards Falmouth now. So yeah, hopefully we'll start making some ground up. this morning's walking's been nice and easy actually around the estuaries, and since crossing and coming over on the ferry there's been a couple of hills, nothing too bad, but yeah, it's been quite a nice easy walk so far. So I'm about 1.5 miles from Swamppool Beach, and then after Swamppool Beach there's a short walk around to Gilly Beach, and then I think I'm there. I think that's it then. I think that's Falmouth, but you know, I think I can see Pendennis Castle, which pretty much is my end point for the day. But I don't know, it doesn't seem like it should be the end. I mean, I am definitely ready for it to be the end, but I don't know, I thought today was going to be longer, maybe a bit of a harder push. But anyway, you know, there's still a few miles to go, so could be anything thrown at me yet. So yeah, anyway, fingers crossed. We're not too far from the finish line. So I left Falmouth there behind me, and as I've still got a couple of hours before the train and just about enough energy, I thought I'd come around the headland here at Pendennis Castle, so that when I come back to carry on my walk, I'll probably get the train down to Falmouth, and then it'd be straight on the ferry over to St. Mawes, I believe it is. So yeah, anyway, I don't know if we see any of the castle. It's up high on a hill here. But yeah, we got to skirt around this headland, head back in towards Falmouth, and then towards the train station. Alright guys, I'm at the train station now, so that is me done. Another good 4 days on the path. Where are we now? We are just about to go into September, so maybe come back for the odd day over the next few months, but more likely to be in the spring now. So anyway, thanks for watching over these last few videos. Oh, don't forget, come back next week and you will see how I got on the Jurassic Coast Mighty Hike. Anyway, yeah, thanks again for watching, and see you on the next one.